Oh, you're here. Hold on. Okay, well, you busted me on one of my many, many guilty pleasures, all right? First off, welcome back to another week of the FOGO life. Welcome to a new year. 2021 is gonna be a good one, I have a feeling, because we all have 2020 hindsight. Nobody wants to look back. So, as you all know, we're a little late to the game, but McDonald's released this McRib sandwich. Now, I won't lie, I love the stupid thing, all right? It's really good, but I have a feeling that we can make it even better, all right? So what I did is I did some research, found out what they use when they make it, how they make it, their process, and now we're gonna make it even better, because first of all, we're gonna make it on the big green egg, which makes everything better, all right? So let's get to work in prepping this, because we have to go through a couple steps for it. So we're gonna go ahead and prep it. We're gonna mix all the seasonings together and get it in the freezer of all things. So I'll show you how it's done. Let's get started. First thing we're gonna start with is 1 pound of ground pork, 3 tablespoons of water, teaspoon of sugar, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So we got all our ingredients in. We gotta mix it all together. Wet your hands real good so that the pork doesn't stick to you. I'm gonna separate this into about 4 equal-sized chunks here. Now we're just gonna make them into a patty the size of our breads. All right, they don't have to be anything fancy. They use a rectangle. We're just gonna go ahead and make them any shape we want. If you want to, you can put a couple creases in and make it look like ribs, kind of like they do. You don't have to. It's almost like rib meat, except it's not. It's McRib. That one's a little big. We'll add a little more meat into this one. How's that? I hope these turn out good, because I do, like I said, I love the McRib, but I get made fun of for eating it all the time. They say, you're a barbecue guy and you eat McRibs? Yes, I do, okay? It's a guilty pleasure. I love them. So what I did here is I put a piece of wax paper down. You can use parchment paper, you can use nonstick foil, all right? Put them down there. Put another piece on top, kind of press it down so that they're nice and flat. And this is gonna go into the freezer now. You know, I want to show you something pretty cool. Some of you may have gotten a new grill for Christmas or for the holidays and not sure what to do. Well, we're going to fill this thing up with charcoal, but I want to show you something, okay? Is that down in here already, I still have some charcoal left over from my last cook. It's okay to leave that in there, okay? So I'm going to leave that in. I'm going to put my new charcoal right on top. You don't have to empty it out every time. That charcoal is still good. Okay? So we're going to fill her up. All right, so we just placed our trusty little FOGO starters down in there. And we're gonna use our torch. Now we've got what I like to call a fire in the hole. This is my buddy Mel. Our patties are frozen, our grill is hot. So what we're gonna do though, is we're gonna take this beautiful cast iron pan and we're gonna set it on the grill to heat up. We wanna cook it on a nice hot pan. All right, so we're gonna set that on there. I'm actually gonna close it up and let it heat up for about 10 minutes so the pan is really nice and hot. Because we've got these beautiful, and I mean beautiful, frozen patties here. I made a couple look like they make it look like they have ribs on them. So we'll see how that works out. What we're gonna do is these are frozen solid, okay? Once we take these, we're gonna put them right into that hot pan. We got these beautiful buns. We're gonna sauce them up. We got some pickles. We got some onions. We're gonna McRib it today. So, except better. I have a feeling they're gonna be better. So, let's let this heat up and we'll be right back to cook these babies. Okay, so we are finally ready to cook. So we've got this thing nice and hot, pan is nice and smoking. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these breads here and put them into the pan. Just give them a little, maybe a little coloring. See how that works out. Some garbage bread. So we've got our pork patties here, still frozen. All right, I'm just gonna lay them right in the pan. Let them sizzle away. It's weird, no butter, no oil, no anything. Just put them right in. And let them cook for a couple minutes on each side, 3, 4, see how it goes. I'm worried those little ridges that I made on the top some are not gonna allow it to cook evenly, but maybe as I'm doing it, I can push it down flat. So they're sizzling away. Smells pretty good too. They're not sticking, so that's good. Folks, I have no idea what to expect here, so if you go online, you can find a recipe for anything. I think they're gonna be McDelicious. All right, so what do you think? We ready for the flip? Oh yeah, nice color. Okay, I think we're onto something here. Cast iron McRibs, baby. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna brown them, we're gonna cook them full the way through. It's pork, you wanna make sure it's cooked all the way through. So we're gonna cook it all the way through, and we're gonna let it cool for a couple minutes. I'm gonna put it right back into this cool platter here, and we're gonna let it cool, then we're gonna dip it in the barbecue sauce. Onto our bread, slather it up with barbecue sauce, dill pickles, white onion. I can't wait. I think it's gonna be even better than the one that we had at the beginning of the video. Well, would you look at that? The food's almost ready. People suddenly appear. Everybody, my beautiful daughter, Caitlin. Say hi, Caitlin.
Hi, everybody. My handsome father, Ron.
She knows which side her bread is buttered on. Anyway, she smelled these things cooking from inside, and they are done. Just double check them here. 153, 150, 158, 160. Okay, they are definitely done. We're gonna take these things off. We're gonna let them cool for a little bit, because if we dunk them into the sauce right now, they're not gonna really adhere that well. So, ooh, you like the little lines I made to make it look like it has ribs, like a McRib does? Pretty cool, right? So we're gonna let these cool down for a little bit. We're gonna dip them into the barbecue sauce. We're gonna throw them on a bun. I think what we might do is these patties are pretty small, so I think we might just put 2 on a bun. I'll cut it in half, we could share a sandwich. What do you think?
Perfect.
You ready for this? You think it's gonna be good?
I think it's going to be delicious.
It smells good, doesn't it?
It smells amazing.
Yes. All right, cool. Let's let them cool down for a little bit. I know you have to wait another minute, so you gonna be okay with that?
I think I'll be fine.
Don't eat your arm or anything, okay?
I'll try.
Okay, good, good, good. You grab the bread. I'm gonna go ahead and dunk these babies in this sauce, all right? So I think what we'll do is we'll put 2 patties on 1 piece of bread. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, look at that sticking like, oh yeah.
Getting a little
I get excited
over
at the
here.
stupidest things, don't I? All right, there's one. Dip this second one.
Nice little
Ooh,
flip there.
thanks. I'm a flipping expert, you know.
Oh, I didn't know they certified
On these
that.
flipping McRibs. It is a McRib, right? You sure?
It's a McRon.
Oh, a McRon, yeah! That's why she's my daughter. I'm gonna lay a couple pickles on here. A lot of them call us pickle chips, but we have big ones like that. Hey, some onion. It's falling everywhere.
Okay.
And now, the crown. Look at that. Is that just gorgeous or what? Good. Now, my favorite part comes to eating it. I'm just gonna cut this in half. We'll split it. What do you think?
Sharing is caring.
For you, my darling.
Thank you, sir.
Now the best part,
Cheers.
the tasting. Cheers, Beers. Heck yeah!
Oh, yeah.
The McRon rules the McRib.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've had a McRib, but you've never had a McRon.
Oh my God. Hey, that's really good. We did it.
Mm-hmm.
I think our pork concoction, shall we call it, was really good. It's delicious. Let's face it, the sandwich is really mostly made up of onions, pickles, and lots of barbecue sauce. Man, that is really good. I am really happy with this. And it didn't come in some cheap cardboard container either. So no offense, McDonald's. But in any case, guys, this is really good. Fun thing to do. I know we're probably a little late. You've probably seen a couple videos about this already. But that's all right. We still had fun doing it. Next week, we're gonna supersize it. We're gonna make our own McRibs, okay? You've seen the pork patty, but we're gonna use a rack of ribs. We're gonna make an entire McRib out of an entire rack of ribs. So tune in next week, see us, all right? Maybe Caitlin will join us, maybe she won't, who knows? She might be working, she might be out playing, gallivanting, doing whatever she does. She's 20 years old, you never know what she's gonna be doing. So in any case, Happy New Year to y'all. We had a Happy New Year, right?
Yeah, it was a very happy New Year.
Yep, we spent it together. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning into the FOGO Life. I hope that you'll subscribe, like the video, leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think of the McRib. Do you like it? Do you not like it? I love it. I know I get made fun of because I love it, but in any case, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed what we had to say here. And you want to say goodbye, Caitlin?
Thank you for watching the FOGO Life.
Yes, thank you for watching the FOGO Life. Bye now.